Stavros Tousios for M4Markets, and today we're going to revisit the two pairs that we looked last Friday because they've been on the move, euro-dollar and dollar against the yen. I'm looking at 107356 as a very important level. If it's taken or tapped, probably we're going to go for the channel top next. And as you remember, last week we identified the no signals on the RSI, okay? Not on the 4-hour, but prices still started to fall because probably we had a smaller time frame divergence here on the 1 hour. We're going to go down there, of course, and look. So one thing to do is, assuming that high is in now, look at 105.70 in the medium term. And then, of course, below that, we go to lower levels, but always in combination with the channel. Okay, we look at the top, the bottom, and the median line, of course. In the shorter term, we have to use the Fibonacci on that leg. And as you well know how I'm using the 5 waves always, the rule and all that stuff, that looks like 5 waves are done. So this suggests that might be a wedge for a corrective leg to the upside around 104, 108.50 or so, and then further continuation down to around 106.76, which is the 50 Fibonacci retracement. After the 107.83, 107.24 it's next, of course, and that is very close to the previous swing high and the previous swing low of that territory, along with that swing high as well. Typically, you've got 5 waves up here, it means that you ended the trend, or you're going to see an extended version. So that means that you see 5 waves, that will be the first wave of the 5th, then you get 2, 3, 4, and 5, which means there is more upside. But in this case, let's not forget, we would prefer this channel to hold. So for now, we might want to draw a sort of channel over here and actually see how prices are going to react to the median line, which is where we just came and retested at 108.2 or so, and then the previous high. Let's not also forget that is a 50% Fibonacci as well in the shorter term. So if we assume that is the case, and we have finished here, then there is potential for 107.21, which is the previous swing low as well. On dollar yen, I think we expected one more short-term leg to the downside, but I might be mistaken. In either case, this looks like a potential wedge as well. So it could just be here and like a corrective structure rather than 5 waves. The important thing is that we've broken outside that longer term channel again, but not the shorter term. So it's going to be important to see how this congestion zone is going to play out. Either it's going to give us a break to the upside with 103.490 and 138 next on the table, or if we fail to hold 129.22 without seeing another leg up first in the short term at least, then that will open the door to 127.22, of course, fresh lows. Down on the 1 hour, we do see some sort of hidden bullish divergence, okay? And typically that suggests there might be some sort of correction. Now, what I want to see is whether I'm getting one wave up again before we start a dip and then continuation to the upside, or maybe, you know, we get further downside, or are we going straight down from here to retest the 129.16? Because if we do fall below that level without doing a short-term upside first, then the chances to the downside are going to increase. So what I want to see, or prefer to see, okay, with the 161 down extension down over here, it looks like, yeah, there you go. I want to see the 38 or the 129.97 or so, which is the 100% of the FIBO extension, to hold. That might be giving us also a retest on this channel as well, and that will increase the chances of a potential move to the other side. 131 and 132 might be a level that where we pull back and then continue higher, or maybe we're gonna get a good initial attempt for a rejection up at the channel top. Okay, either case is possible. Okay, but the pullbacks over here in either case, as long as we remain above 129.16, are going to be should I say premature or early? I think early is a better wording here. early indication that this trend is likely to continue higher in the medium term.